Hello friends, this is last part of CPET previous year question solution video. The previous part are given in item. In this video, I explain question 61 to question 70. So let us start. Now question 61. Here given is u equal to x square tan inverse y by x minus y square tan inverse x by y. Then what is the value of del square u by del x del y? And options are given as x square minus y square by x square plus y square, another option is x square plus y square by x square minus y square, and x minus y by x plus y, and last option is x plus y by x minus y. Here we have to find partial derivative of u in two times. That means with respect to y first and with respect to with respect to x. Here option A is correct one. That means x square minus y square by x square plus y square is correct one. So let us evaluate. That means we have to find first partial derivative of u with respect to y. That means del u by del y is given as this much. That means x rho square by 1 plus y by x whole square into 1 by x minus 2y tan inverse x by y minus y square by 1 plus x square by y square into minus x by y square. Here observe that this x square and x, that means x and this square cancel out. Similarly this y square cancel out, and by solving this we get x cube by x square plus y square minus 2y tan inverse x by y plus x y square by x square plus y square. Here by summing this and this we get x whole into x square plus y square by x square plus y square minus 2y tan inverse x by y, and this x square plus y square by x square plus y square, this one is cancel out. That means we get x minus 2y tan inverse x by y. That means del u by del y is given as this quantity. And now we have to differentiate this with respect to x, that means del x. So del square u by del x del y is given as partial derivative of this quantity. Here is 1 minus 2y 1 by 1 plus x by y whole square into 1 by y, and by solving this we get 1 minus 2y square by x square plus y square, and by solving x square minus y square by x square plus y square, which one is option A is correct one. So clear. Now come to question 62. Here the equation given is e to the power 2x u x x plus 2 e to the power x plus y u x y plus e to the power 2y u y y is equal to 0 is hyperabolic, parabolic, elliptic or ultra hyperbolic. Here option B is correct one. That means parabolic differential equation. So here the differential equation is of the form RR plus SS plus TT is equal to 0, and where R is equal to UXX and S is equal to UXY and T is equal to UYY, and this capital R, capital S and capital T are the coefficient of UXX, UXY, UYY, and this given as R is equal to e to the power 2x, S is equal to 2 e to the power x plus y and T is equal to e to the power 2y. And we have to find this equation is hyperabolic, parabolic or elliptic. That means here a formula is present. That means the formula is s square minus 4rt. We have to calculate this quantity and whether this one is greater than 0, is equal to 0 and less than 0. We have to evaluate this quantity, and according to this inequality we get parabolic, hyperabolic or elliptic type of equation. So let us solve. That means s square minus 4rt. So s square, that is 4 into e to the power 2x plus 2y minus 4 into e to the power 2x into e to the power 2y, and by solving this gives to 0. That means this one is a parabolic differential equation. Also note that if this s square minus 4rt is less than 0, then the differential equation is elliptic type differential equation, and s square minus 4rt is greater than 0, then this one is hyperabolic type of differential equation. So here option B is correct one, because this quantity gives us 0. So this one is a parabolic differential equation. Clear. Now come to question 63. Here if for a real continuous function fx, fa into f of b less than 0, then in closed interval ab for fx is equal to 0, there is LR how much? So exactly one root, no roots, at least one root, and exactly two root. Here this one is a numerical analysis question, and fx is a continuous function defined over a closed interval ab, and here fa into fb is less than 0. Here we have two possibilities, either fa is positive or negative, and similarly fb also positive or negative, and this is less than 0. That means fa must be negative and this positive, this gives less than 0, and fa is positive and fb is negative, also this gives less than 0. That means this function fx is equal to 0, or fx, the function fx, the graph is either this fa is above the x-axis and fb is below the x-axis, or reverse. That means fa is below the x-axis and fb is above the x-axis. So two possibilities present, and we have to find the root. That means the curve that is cuts x-axis. So here option C is correct one. That means to answer this, there is a theorem is present. That means if fx is a continuous function on some interval, closed interval ab, and f of a into f of b is less than 0, then the equation fx is equal to 0 has at least one real root or an odd number of real root in the interval, open interval of ab. So here is at least one root. This one is the correct answer. So option C is correct one. Now come to question 64. Here the order of convergence of regular pulse method is how much? That means 1.245, 1.618, 2.147, and 3.141. Here none of the above options are correct, because let us see. Here the order of convergence of regular pulse method is 1, so option is not given. And remember that Newton-Raphson method is 2, that is order of convergence of Newton-Raphson method is 2. Second method is 1.618. If in place of regular pulse, if the questions asks what is the order of convergence of second method, then 1.618, 1.618, this one is the correct answer. But here given regular pulse method, so regular pulse method has a linear rate of convergence. That means this one is 1. Rate of convergence is 1. So this one is the wrong question. Also remember the rate of convergence of Muller method is 1.84. So this one is clear. 64. Now come to 65. Here the Newton-Raphson method formula for finding the square root of a real number r from the equation x square minus r equal to 0 is how much? And options are xi plus 1 is equal to xi by 2, and xi plus 1 is equal to 3xi by 2, and xi plus 1 is equal to half into xi plus r by xi, and last option is xi plus 1 is equal to half into 3xi minus r by xi. Here option C is correct one. That means this quantity is correct one. So let us find out. So we know that the Newton-Raphson method or Newton-Raphson formula to evaluate the root is given as xk plus 1 is equal to xk minus f of xk by f dash of xk. Here f of xk is how much? Or f of x is x square minus r. That means f of x is x square minus r, and we have to find f dash of xk. So f dash of x is given as 2x. So in place of x we can write xk. Then this iterative formula gives us the Newton-Raphson formula. So xk plus 1 is equal to xk minus xk square minus r by 2xk. In place of x we write xk. So this one is xk square minus r by this one is 2xk. And by solving this we get half into xk plus r by xk. That means this one is correct answer. So in place of k we can write I. That means this one the iteration. So this one is kth iteration, or k number of iteration, or this one is I iteration. So xk plus 1 is given as this, or in place of k we can write I as xi plus 1 is equal to 1 by 2, whole into xi plus r by xy. This one is the correct answer. So option C is correct one. Clear? Now come to question 66. Here, given the 2 points, that is a comma f of a and b comma f of b, the linear Lagrange polynomial f1x that passes through the points is given by f1 of x is this quantity, option B is this quantity, option C is this, and option D is this. Here option D is correct one. That means this one is correct one. So let us find out. We know Lagrange interpolation formula is p of x is equal to x minus x1 by x naught minus x1 into f of x naught plus x minus x0 by x1 minus x0 into f of x1. Here observe that the x0 point is a and x1 point is b. So in place of x0 we can write a and in place of x1 we can write b. So the formula gives us f1 of x is equal to how much? X minus b by a minus b f of a plus x minus a by b minus a into f of b. That one is the correct answer. So option D is correct one. Now come to question 67. Here, consider the following LPP. Given as maximize z is equal to 40x1 plus 88x2 subject to the constant 2x1 plus 8x2 less than is equal to 60 and 5x1 plus 2x2 less than is equal to 60 and x1 x2 are greater than is equal to 0. Then the value of x1 is 5 and x2 is 10. This one is 10, 5 and 12, 4 and 4, 12. Here the correct answer is x1 is 10 and x2 is 5. That means option B is correct one. So let us evaluate. Here the two equations are given. That means 2x1 plus 8x2 is less than is equal to 60 and 5x1 plus 2x2 is less than is equal to 60. So let us plot these two equations. We get the graph as this type of. Here the red line, that is 5x plus 2y is equal to 60 gives this equation, and 2x plus 8y is equal to 60 gives this equation, and the intersecting point is this, that is x is 10 and y is 5. That means x1 is 10 and x2 is how much? 5. So this one is intersecting point, and the subject to the condition x1 and x2 is greater than 0. That means this region is the feasible region. So observe that if I take this point, this point, this point and this point, so the maximum value of z 40x1 plus 88x2 gives this point, because in this point here x1 is 0 and in this point the value x2 is 0. That means, and this in this point x1 and x2 is 0. That means this one is 0. That is z value is 0. In this case this one is z value is 0, and in this case the smaller quantity we get, and in this case also smaller quantity. But in this case we get x1 is 10 and x2 is 5. That means by multiplying x1 is equal to 10 and x2 is equal to 5 we get the maximum value. That means this point gives us the solution to this LPP. And here observe that two equations are intersected each other at 10, 5. So this equation, this point gives the solution to this LPP. So option B is correct one. Now come to question 68. Here the general linear programming problem is in standard form. If the constant are street equation, the constant are inequality of the type less than is equal to, and this one is greater than is equal to, and the decision variable are unrestricted in sign. Here option A is correct one. That means the constant are street equation. Then we say that the linear programming problem is of the form standard form. So this is nothing to write the conclusion or any type of thing. So this one is remember this thing and apply in exam. Now come to question 69. The question says that in a transportation problem, what must we make equal? That is destination sources, unit supply, unit demand, columns rows, positive cost coefficient, negative cost coefficient. Here option B is correct one. That means option that is unit supplied is equal to unit demand. If this not equal, then we cannot solve the transportation problem. That means a theorem is present. That means a necessary and sufficient condition for the existence of a feasible solution to the general transportation problem is that total supply is equal to total demand. Then in this case we get the feasible solution. So our first aim to equate the total unit supply is equal to total unit demand. If the deficiency occur, then we apply a dummy row or a dummy column to adjust this inequality. Then uh, further simplification we take. So this 69 is clear. That means unit supply is equal to unit demand. So this option B is correct one. Now come to question 70. If there are n worker and n jobs, then the number of possible assignment is how much? N minus 1. N minus 1 factorial, n and n factorial. Here option D is correct one. That means n factorial. Here observe that n workers are present and n jobs is present. Let us fix first worker. And first worker has how many possibilities? N number of possibilities. And second worker has n minus 1 number of possibilities. Third worker has n minus 2 number of possibilities. So by totaling these possibilities, we get multiplying the total terms, we get n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into dot dot dot, this type of thing up to 1. So this gives us n factorial. So option D is correct one. So this is the completion of the series lecture, and total previous year question 1 to question 70 I solve all questions. And if you want to buy some reference book, then go to my description and check it. Some good books are present if you want to read this book, and some basic things, then you can refer these books. So thank you.